I'm excited to bring you all on this journey with me to Baja, California, sir. While most people visit this region to go to Cabo San Lucas and experience the party vibes, this was a different kind of trip for me. I came to experience a wellness centered adventure with Root Adventures.
And we're not your typical travel company. We are interested in helping people really connect. It's no longer about taking the beautiful picture, it's about being changed by travel.
I love it. Thank you, Breanne. We began our journey in the coastal town of Todos Santos. We stayed at this adorable casita hotel with this really cute courtyard. I loved it here. It just screamed relaxation from the moment we first walked in. The rooms were small and minimalist, but perfect and had everything we needed for our short stay. Once we settled in our rooms, we had circle time so we could really introduce ourselves, get to know each other, have some journal time, and really just set our intentions for the trip. We set into the town to visit a mezcaleria for an authentic mezcal tasting and dinner. It was also Dia de los Muertos, so this will be a truly culturally immersive experience. Mezcal is a Mexican spirit distilled from agave, much like tequila, except it is older in the history of its process and it has a smoky flavor.
Artisanal mezcals, they ferment with whatever yeast are in the air. So like a truly artisanal mezcal, it won't even add yeast to the process. And then they distill it usually twice, these days mostly in copper. Super ancestral technique would be in clay pots. So all of these steps can make for a different mezcal. So you can have the same agave from the species, from the same hillside, the same master mezcalero, and one batch will taste a bit different from another, just because maybe the yeast in the air are different, or maybe it rained a little bit more.
So this is the medicinal mezcal with a tarantula wasp in it.
We need to give.
It's gonna make me young again.
Yeah, that's a thing there.
Happy. For me, peyote is sleep. Happy. Sleep.
25 all over again.
How was it? For my dancers.
It's actually very good and very smooth and it's
I give
minty.
for my dancers.
So you
and
didn't
I take
taste the
one
tarantula
little
wasp
to the
in
guy
it?
give me. And we was.
I hope not.
My responsibility when we was going to.
Dinner was delicious and we also had some authentic Mexican hot chocolate. Yummy. At the end of the night, we were given a demonstration and taught some of the history behind the Dia de los Muertos celebrations and customs and ceremonies. We even had an opportunity to participate and leave something of our loved ones on the altar if we wanted to. What a beautiful and informative night. The next morning, we were up bright and early to drive over to the coastal town of La Paz. This is where we would embark on our journey to the island of Espiritu Santo. We would be glamping here for the next 3 days. The tour guides will be providing everything we needed, from daily home-cooked meals 3 times a day, snacks, drinks, water, and we'd be sleeping in tents on the beach. It was about a little over an hour boat ride, and as we arrived, I could not believe how stunning our campsite looked. This was going to be a good week. The tents were pretty simple but very spacious with a real mattress, pillows, linens. We actually did have a duvet cover and a beach towel to use every day. We also each had our own folding chairs so we could sit out and look at the views. After a delicious lunch prepared by our private chef, it was evident this trip would be off to a great start.
My name is Manuel Rodriguez. I am from La Paz, well, from close to La Paz, Baja California Sur. I'm a local, and I grew up most of my life here. Sometime in Mexico mainland. I have worked as a kayaking, expedition leader for 10 years. Conservation of sea turtles, monitoring, dam and whales for 40 years. Rural tourism projects, many other things. But this connection to nature has been a privilege for myself after all these years. It kept me connected to nature, it kept me grounded, you know, deeply grounded to my roots and to myself. So I felt, you know, that that was my best therapy ever. Because if I would have been back in the city for my entire existence, I would be probably a different person. And life shapes you, but you can shape your life too. And that's super important, you know.
Watch my other videos in this Baja series to see all the other adventures we got up to.